So today I'm traveling light, just with my little bag here, as you can see, just this, and my sandals today. Let's see, I didn't bring my camera, I only brought my little GoPro Max and my smartphone, just to explore, just to walk around and see what I can find. Little adventure here, little exploration walk, always nice. Okay, let's see what we find. Alright, so here's already the first find. Here's a mango tree, and I will show you from close up with the selfie stick. 1 second, it's really long. Let's go up there. There you go. Look at that. There you go, little little look at the mango tree. By the way, right across the mango tree there are these street signs you really need to see because they're so beautiful. Look at that. That is really awesome. I really like them, and they are all over the place. Every street, maybe not every street, but most streets have these really beautiful signs. Over here you can see one of the famous little tuk-tuks they have here in the region. It's basically it's a small motorbike, and then they built this cart next to it, so 2 or 3 people can fit in here. And a lot of the times they're also used for transport. Like many times I just see some goods being placed there and then they deliver it. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. Oh, there's another version here that seems to be just for transport over here. So you can see they're used just for delivery, no roof on top. It's probably a fast and quick way to deliver all kinds of small goods. Pretty awesome. So I'm walking along a long straight road, and right next to it, as you can see, there is this power line, I guess, and there's all these power plugs hanging off of it. So I suppose, I don't want to touch it, I suppose that this is in the times where everything is open and tourists are here. This is probably going to be used as a street for a night market. So they have energy for the light and music and stuff like that. And it's every few feet there is another one of these power plugs hanging down. Maybe this one is a little bit better to look at. Yeah, you can see here. This is better to look at. Yeah, interesting, right? So I guess that's what that is. You can see a guy transporting it in his little tuk-tuk cart. So yeah, that's a good business here. Lots of them driving around. This is, by the way, this is one thing I realized in Asia. They have these micro transportations, like if you want to go Silicon Valley startup slang, you know. And this seems to be a huge necessity here, because you don't really see that too much in Europe. These small transporters, usually you have large trucks driving a lot of stuff around, but here you see a lot of cars where there is, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 big bags of rice, stuff like that, and they're getting transported somewhere. Because the transport is also very cheap, so maybe this is what makes that possible. I have realized the same thing over in India, that they have that. When you go there, you will see that I would say 80% of the traffic is either transportation of goods. With this, they have little mini trucks basically. They look a little bit different than that. And these tuk-tuks, like taxis to transport people. And that's most of it. The rest is, it's not so many cars. And big trucks I only have ever seen or mostly have seen in India between the cities, on the highways, right? Not in the cities so much. There is a boxing arena here. Of course it's closed right now, but you can see usually ringside 1,500 baht. That's not quite that cheap. That's in euros, I think. I'm not sure. Maybe 40 bucks or something like that. That feels like a lot. Arena is 1,200. It's probably a pricing where they want you to pay for the ringside because it's just a little bit different. Yeah. Oh, there you can see some photos, or one photo of the ring where this is happening. If you look at the picture, you can see that most of the people there, well, some of them are tourists. Especially the people in the ringside seem to be rather touristy from the looks of it. That's interesting. Okay, let's go on. I just found that they have right next to the entrance open air training area here. They have stored a boat right here right now. I don't know what these training things are. These are for weights, that little triangle thing there. I guess this is also for weights. A mirror so you can check your training efforts. You can see here my full beauty. A little bit of a belly. Oh, there's another one of these giant motors here. Oh, and you can see here with these hooks, they probably have what I call these bags that you kick. That's what that is, I guess. And here you have a training ring where you can learn some Thai boxing. So yeah. There's a little bed here to relax. It was broken, but yeah. Oh, and here you have these training things for pulling weights up. Both sides, so this is for both arms. Pretty cool. And there's another ring. There's 3 rings actually here. You can see 3 rings around. It's pretty interesting. Huh. There's some more tires for training. This is probably for kicking here. And there's a rope that you can probably climb. Oh, and some more training machines. So they are fully equipped here. Everything is a little bit out of date, but yeah, I mean, it's closed season right now, so they don't need everything to be in shape right now, right? Okay, let's go on to some other adventures here. One thing I really like about Asian culture is that a lot of them really have this cuteness culture, and I'm a huge fan of that. This is really nice. I like that. So of course, if you are in a tourist location, you need to have some KFC, some McDonald's. It's all here, of course. If you have been in Asia for a longer time, like let's say a month, let's say 6 weeks, you really crave a burger or some like American style chicken bucket. As good as Thai food is, as much as I love it, after some time you feel like, okay, I want to have a burger and some fries and maybe some chocolate milk, stuff like that. Very nice. There's some really very nice clubs here. Everything closed, of course, right now. And that's, of course, something about a tourist area. If you have a tourist town, and by the way, when I was young, my father is from Greece, so we had a house in a tourist location. It was a normal village where one of my uncles is coming from, my aunts actually, one of my aunts is coming from there. And when we first moved there, we built a house together with our aunt. So she would be in one level of the house, we would be in the other level of the house, but we would only be there for vacation in the summer, every summer 6 weeks. And we could slowly see this village turn into a tourist location. And the thing, of course, that happens when that takes place is that a lot of the locals move away, and in winter everything is kind of dead. There's nothing, everything is closed, because everybody is there to just make money at that point. The only thing left is like very small stores and stuff like that, where you get your necessities. But all the fun parts, all the restaurants and clubs and bars and stuff like that is of course closed because nobody's here. And this is a situation right here, right now, because of the lockdown, of course, which is absolutely okay. I have no problem with that. Here we have a crab here in, whoa, sorry, it's the sunlight. Steel, really nice. So this is the local animal. And behind me is a hotel complex, apparently. So yeah, that's also really cool. They have really nice architecture here sometimes, really nice ideas. So right next to the sea, you can actually sit in a pool for no apparent reason and have these cool pots here, which are, they look really nice. This is, although this is a little bit strange here, you can see it's sea view, of course, like you're right next to one of the nicest beaches, but everybody can see you wake up. Everybody can see you go to bed. That is a little bit intrusive, I would say. I'm not sure if I would do that.